Diversity makes us stronger. Different backgrounds bring fresh ideas. Unique communities build connection. And shared experiences deepen our impact. At the TEA, we celebrate every voice, every community, and every passion that drives us.
I'm very much into my family and my church. I love going out with my friends, going to the movies, reading, singing, working in my church. I am a Sunday school leader and a member of the church praise team. I'm passionate about just helping others in general. I like to help my community. I love being there for my family, helping them. I am an avid reader. I collect all different kinds of movies and watch them. I love to play board games, card games with my family. A little bit of a card shark. I am a secret Twilight fanfic addict.
I love to cook. I'm a pretty good baker, and I like to cook, so I do a lot of cooking outside of, when there's time, outside of school and on breaks and doing things like that. I've gotten into bread baking lately, which is amazing and a little difficult. Yeah, so I enjoy that process. I obviously am passionate about reading, about literacy, about books, about access to, public access to reading and knowledge and books, and supporting the local library.
I am part of the King David Lodge 187, where we do community work in the Springfield community and surrounding areas as well. Being big brothers, being mentors to the youth, even adults that might need mentoring. We do that. Also, we contribute to right after school program when we go into the school, go into the after school program and help out like doing truck or treat or just being mentors to those young students there as well.
I make and sell gourmet popcorn, and so I also have a small mobile location in the FedEx Forum, but I have also a brick and mortar on Germantown Parkway. It's called iPop Gourmet Popcorn.
The men of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity, the Iota Alpha chapter, specifically, we volunteer at Sir Moore Green. We mentor 5th graders, and we stay with them all year. We do lunch and learns, and we bring in various speakers, just try to equip them with the materials in school that they need. We bring in resources, people resources, and just try to uplift them and give them some hope.
I've played piano since I was 5. I joined band when I was in high school, went to college and worked in the music department. That's where I met the husband, who's a band director and has been all these years. Probably led to a good, successful marriage.
Well, I'm very involved with my church work, my fraternity work, and the pageants that I do. So those would be the 3 most things I'm most passionate about. I MC a lot of pageants. I sing a lot of pageants here. I help train young ladies who are participating. So I think if you say my name, most people know me because of the fact I work with pageants and I've been doing it so long. So I've been with the pageant 43 years now, and I made the board of directors about 20 years into working with the pageant, and now with a different pageant system, the Miss Volunteer America program, which is held here in Jackson.
I like to spend a lot of time with my grandkids and family, but I also enjoy spending time with friends. I'm an avid concert goer. I love music of all types, theater, support the arts.
I have lots of passions, but one of my biggest is being able to serve as a firefighter and an EMT in my community. I love giving back and helping people. I want them to know that someone is there for them at their worst hour. I think my kindergartners see that they can do whatever they want. They can set a goal, and especially for the girls, they can see that females can be firefighters. Being a firefighter in the community shows them that I care, I have compassion, and that I want to help others. Same way I do in the classroom.
Most people do not know that before I was a teacher, I used to work in live audio, video, and lighting. So I have done a lot of work with country artists, as well as setting up the lights for the ice that Gaylord Opryland does, which is an interesting experience in below freezing temperatures, having to focus lights.
I am very active in my sorority, of course. Very passionate about the children of St. Jude. I'm a St. Jude hero. I used to run for them actively before some health-related issues, but I still do make donations to them. I volunteer with them as well.
So I actually am a competitive clogger. I clog on a competitive team for Whole Heart Clogging. We have a good time. It's time for me, and I call it my clogging family because it really is a family.
I really care deeply about kindness, and I'm not actually sure if that's a cause, but just really showing people that I care about them and that you can be cared about no matter who you are. I say this all the time to my students, and I make them bracelets every year with the word more. And I want my students to know they are more than a number on a piece of paper. They are more than their circumstances. They are more than anything that happens to them. So.
I keep my hand in all things. So if anytime there is a group feeding the homeless or helping, I'm there. I enjoy being a part of adult education. I enjoy being in the church choir, church leadership, church, the community just as a whole. Being a mom, being a sister, a niece, a aunt, a daughter, granddaughter, all the things.
I'm an avid nature lover. I like to hike, go four-wheeling, camping, fishing. I also like to take a lot of pictures, and I work on the school yearbook because I enjoy putting those pictures together and capturing those moments.
I'm a barber in the community. I've been cutting hair ever since I was 13 years old. And what we usually do is they usually have back to school bashes. And what I usually do is I am a barber that I usually go to the area that they're doing the back to school bash. I usually cut their hair there. I usually give them an encouraging word, meaning, tell them, regards, what you're going through, a haircut make a difference. So I do everything for a positive reaction because I want to see them later on in the future.
I am passionate about traveling and doing road trips with my family. We've been all over the Western United States. I loved doing that. We went to Canada. I love seeing new places and visiting different people. My latest trip was to Canada, and we went through Ontario and Toronto, and we camped in some of their national parks, and that was just fun.
Well, we love the lake life. We are avid boaters. We enjoy spending time on Norse Lake. I love spending time on our farm, working with my dad and my brother-in-law and my brothers. We like gardening, and we have beef, cattle. I love agriculture, and I was born into it, raised in it.
One thing people might not know about me is I run a game of Dungeons & Dragons at my house with some of my friends and fellow teachers. I think we're coming on about a year of running a game of Dungeons & Dragons at my house. The librarian at my school and one of the English teachers at my school come and play with some of my friends, and we just tell goofy stories and play characters, and it's a lot of fun.
My passion, my community, my TEA.